quick deck tech for people that have never seen this deck before. You Goryo's Vengeance, Narset, Enlightened Master into play. Then you use cards like Relentless Assault, Fury of the Horde, and Brilliant Ultimatum to find more Relentless Assaults and Fury of the Horde to take more combat steps. You can kill people by attacking for 21 with Narset 7 times in the first turn of the game. Alternatively, you can get Omniscience into play, cast Enter the Infinite, and then cast an Emrakul off your Omniscience. So, you can do it as early as the first turn of the game. Chef Carrot, thank you for the 2-month resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. This is definitely a stand-up deck. Definitely a deck we need to stand up for. Omniscience, chat. Read the card. Omniscience. I have to write a sticky note that says be on the draw on my notepad here, so that way I don't accidentally take the play. Omnipotent. Alright, first victim, please. This hand is great. Has a land, has a Faithless Looting, has an Narset. This deck does mulligan a lot. Deck mulligans a lot, loses a lot, but when it blasts off, it's really sweet. If you haven't seen this deck before, it's one we've streamed with a number of times. I guess I could draw another Faithless Looting here. Believe it or not, things we don't beat. Discard spells, counter spells, surgical extractions, Leyline of the Void, people that hate fun. That's just, you need to realize that when you're registering a deck like this, there's a mindset you have to embody. And that mindset is you don't beat things. You're not a beating things deck. You're the question deck. You go, hey, did you have a thing? Oh, you didn't. You died. That's unfortunate. They're taking so long to pick the only card in our hand that's a legal target. I don't understand, chat. I might actually not play a land next turn. Because if we don't play a land, we could discard the Narset to hand size in 2 turns. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's definitely the plan. Twilight Mire. That's really bad in your Damping Sphere deck. You either draw a Spirit Guide. Alright, so I'll draw a Simian Spirit Guide next turn and kill them. This is the Enter the Infinite, Brilliant Ultimatum, Narset, Enlightened. It's the, it's modern staples, really. Just nothing but staples all around. Gosh, why are you the enemy of fun, opponent? What did fun ever do to you? Did it, like, show up at your house and kick your dog? Did it, like, tell your puppy it was bad? I got tired of mining bits, so here's all of them. Thank you for the bits, Rad. I appreciate it. Do we roll to the next one? I feel like we should roll to the next one. I'm gonna take a draw step. I feel like we could rip a Goryos or a Looting into Goryos. This deck is usually how I introduce new players to Magic. You're a monster. Ooh, what are these? These are mining counters. Look at that. Got a little pickaxe on there and everything. It's so fancy. It's so fancy. Okie doke, chat. Just need a Goryo's Vengeance. Oh, our opponent's feeling a little Sultai. Having late class is nice because it means I get to have some Jeff for breakfast. What's going on, Dursty? Thanks for the 4-month resub there. I appreciate the continued support. That is an interesting card to be into blue for. Caleb H. Celebsworth, thank you very much for the Prime support there. I appreciate that. Then we're dead. All right. All right, so the sideboard of this deck is one that I love because it knows exactly what it wants to be doing. You only board in 4. You pick which of these 4 cards is ideal, and you board those ones in. Trim a couple of Omniscience. And a couple of spoils. Yeah, we mulligan a lot anyways, right? We have Serum Powders. So one thing that I didn't point out in this was that we have a backdoor build your own Entomb in this deck. So if you mulligan a Narset with Serum Powder, you can then pull from Eternity that Narset later down the line, which is quite excellent. Oh gosh, I have a Leyline, but I don't have any other cards that do anything. Seems great. I paused. I have a note. It says be on the draw. I have it written down. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be at least one match this league where we just don't sideboard. Need to teach the class a wonderful lesson. All right, just moving on up. Onward, upward, backward, forward, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, 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 TGIF. Hope everyone's having a great start to your weekend. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I am here making Magic content a lot, 30, 40, 50 hours a week. If you enjoy my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel here. My subscribers are the reason that I'm able to do what I do as often as I do it. Past subscribing to my channel, you can also support my content by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. Love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you, and if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. BCW Supplies, love to help you protect your Magic the Gathering cards and all your other valuable gaming stuff with their great accessories. They do sleeves and deck boxes and all sorts of other stuff that you can see at bcwsupplies.com. You can save 10% on your orders there using code Jeff10. Finally, Lisa would like to get you on your way to a better night's sleep. Christy and I have been sleeping with Lisa for the last 3 months now, and we really enjoy it. I don't think we'd ever go back to traditional pillow top mattress. You can save $160 or more on your new mattress with them by checking out links bit.ly/ShugelbedUS and bit.ly/ShugelbedCA. Yeah, we have guilds cards on Magic Online. So outside of these couple of cut the line donations that we're doing here, we're running a little bit late so we can play with those. It's a pretty easy mulligan. Hand just doesn't do anything. This hand's actually pretty good, right? I get to keep this. Oh geez, I forgot to click back in. I'm sorry. It's gonna maybe we won't go super late. Ooh, I'm gonna bottom that. So what this hand does? Listen, I'm sorry I pulled the Star City. I will tone it back. I don't think I want to pull from Eternity here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to bottom this. Then we're going to put this Gemstone Caverns into play. Exile the Serum Powder. And then I'm going to spoils for Goryo's Vengeance next turn. And listen, this is, you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to cast spoils in this deck. Sometimes you cast spoils and you die, and that's okay. You just move along with your, I think Moto has locked up because we died. I believe, man, our opponents are really good today. That's just like 2 turn 1 kills in a row. We are incredibly unlucky. They turn 0 killed us. I never even took a turn. Magic's so unfair. Please nerf, Watsy. Please nerf. All right. For those of you that are taking notes at home thinking you might play this deck, so this is a matchup where we don't sideboard, but you'll note we want to take these 15 cards in here. Then you want to take your stuff and you want to shuffle it around. Give a good thorough shuffle because you don't want your opponent to know that you're not sideboarding. So then you take the other 15 cards and pull them back out. And then you click submit. What happened? We're incredibly unlucky is what just happened. Arguably the unluckiest. Oh, you're sleepy? Okay, I'll give you a nap. I would not like to play first. That's rude. Why would you ask that? So, this is probably a move to hand size, discard Narset on 1, try and kill them on 2. This one's gonna be a quick lead, chat. This deck's nice and snappy. All right, so we're hoping to draw Simian Spirit Guide next turn, ideally. Just wait. We're gonna combo at some point. The games we lose go quickly, and then when we combo, it will be glorious. I promise it will be glorious. Put a hat on that forest. Look at that. Hat it up. Hat it up. Where did the hats go? There we go. Look at this. I love this. Look at this. Just constant whip your hats back and forth. Oh no, have I crashed Moto? Nope. I'm gonna lead on that one because it doesn't make colors of mana. So if they Stone Rain me, it's less important. Moto can't handle the hats. Can't handle the hats. Don't Stone Rain me. Don't. No. No. I need a spirit guide. I need a spirit guide to kill them. I need a spirit guide. All right, so now remember, we are not guaranteed to win the game here. We need to hit some good ones, chat. We need an Omniscience. We need a Fury of the Horde. We need stuff here. There needs. All right, we've drawn Enter the Infinite. I believe we have Pricked and Died. That doesn't do it, right? Oh, we draw our deck and then we have Fury of the Horde. No, we're fine. We're fine, dog. It's fine. It's fine. We enter, we draw cards, we Fury of the Horde, we get another combat step. It's cool. It's cool. They should be dead. All right, so we cast Enter the Infinite. We put Omniscience, we cast Enter the Infinite. We put Omniscience on top of our deck. Then we go cast this by exiling 2 red cards from our hand. Now there's another combat step. Now we go back into combat. We attack with Narset, we exile. We exile Omniscience. I forgot we had a Floop the Pig emote. We don't need more attacks to win. So now we cast Omniscience. And then we cast Enter the Infinite to put a card back on top of our deck. And then I go ahead and I cast this other Narset Transcendent. I'd like to keep the new one. And then there's an Emrakul down here somewhere. Where are you at, Big Mama? There she is. There she is. Who's up, pretty Emrakul? Take an extra turn. Pass the turn to myself. Chishisha. Sorry. I had to open my window. My wife was supposed to be home to pull Jake off the bus, but if she's not, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. So I wanna make sure I can see that. Bax, thank you very much for the 7-month resubscription there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. And Kooky Baker, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. Thanks for keeping me employed here, folks. Y'all pay my salary. So this hand could potentially turn one them. We go Gemstone Caverns, pitch Narset Enlightened Master, then we spoils for Pull from Eternity, and then if we draw a Simian Spirit Guide, we kill them. Oh, I should spoils for looting and pitch something else. Yeah, that's probably better. That gives more draws. Okay, yeah, I already messed up and exiled the Narset, though. Yeah, so I could have... Alright, so would we have won if I'd have gotten looting? Nope, the draw a card button. The draw a card button isn't officially broken, but it's actually broken. What's going on, Bob? Yeah, it looks like my wife is stuck hers. I might have to take a 5-minute intermission here to pull Jake off the bus and wait for Christy to get home. We're gonna keep going, but I'm gonna have to put up a loading screen for a hot second. Still addicted to that Karn. The link between, thank you for the 5-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Yeah, the fact that, like, something like that only works some of the time is kind of scary. I need to lower my desk for a hot second so I can see out my window. You have to look up at me, which is scary. Well, I mean, this is a free mulligan, I guess. Okay, and actually, if we hit another Spirit Guide, this hand's actually set up pretty well here. We get to, we Serum Powdered a Narset. So let's do that. And then we're actually set up to kill them next turn. The videos for previous leagues don't get formatted and published until I'm done streaming for the day. Cast a Bitter Blossom. Collective Brutality. Gosh, that's rude. Gosh, that's rude. How am I supposed to win the game now, opponent? People that are subscribed to the channel can watch past broadcasts on Twitch, which are live now, but if you want them on YouTube, you have to wait till I'm done for the day. This isn't big enough to hire an intern yet to do that, so I have to format and publish my videos myself. Oh, also, we can just spoils for Goryos, right? Yeah, we just spoils for Goryos and then pitch Spirit Guide and kill them. Never mind, JK. It's fine. You just gotta believe, chat. There's 3 Goryos in our deck. We're not gonna die. Come on now. I mean, with that attitude, we might. Watch it, like, leave us at 1 so we can't use the City of Brass. Oh, yeah, just kill you, turn 2. I guess we haven't officially killed them yet. We could still brick as well here, but pretty likely to floop this little piggy into play. She's probably the cutest piggy we play on stream. Definitely cuter than Borborygmos. To set a bar that's incredibly low, she's cuter than Borborygmos. All right, we hit Omniscience here. So we get to put Omniscience into play. Then we get to cast Fury of the Horde. Take another combat step. Narset is my spirit animal. Is the Emrakul in exile yet? Oh, we actually have a build our own additional combat step up here because we have, well, it's not additional combat step actually, right? No, I'm a liar. All right, so we need to, we hit a Fury of the Horde here, so let's cast that. I'm just incredibly glad they didn't cast Stoneforge Mystic on 2, chat. That's what I'm happy about. I'm happy they didn't cast Stoneforge Mystic. All right, so now we enter the Infinite. Put a non-Emrakul card from our hand back on top of our deck. Cast Emramama. All right, glad we're done here. Glad we're done here. Both teams tried their darndest, chat. Both teams gave it their college best there. I would like these 4 cards. I would like to trim a spoils, 2 Omni, and an Enter the Infinite. Now, Enter's pretty important. Want to leave 2 Omnis in case we accidentally Serum Powder 1 or spoils past it. Offer the game 1 handshake. Yep, that is definitely a key part of playing this deck. You have to offer that game 1 handshake. How much to take this list to an actual event? An ungodly amount of money. Taking this to an actual tournament is just like signing up to throw away the tournament. Well, that is unfortunately a Serum Powder mulligan. I don't know that I can Serum Powder mulligan this. Because there's double Goryo's Vengeance. Do I normal mulligan this? Well, I don't have a thing in my exile pile. Oh, spoils exiles. Yeah, it does. All right, I'm in. We could turn 1 with this if we're lucky. If we run exceptionally hot, we could win with this. There's only 3 pulls in our deck at the moment, though. All right, they saw the line. All right, let's mosey along here, shall we? It's a good thing. That's why they invented the game 3, chat. This game's exactly like this. So we got very unlucky here. So we need a game 3 so we can try and win that one. No, I would not want to be first. Why would you ask me that? That's so rude, Magic Online. I'm gonna mulligan this, I think. This deck. I guess I keep this. And the draw with the scry, I'd like look for a Faithless Looting. Yeah, they just take whatever we spoils into, basically. You're on the play. Start with 2 cards. Your move. Oh, could spoils for Narset hoping to find looting. That's not a bad idea. Their deck has any amount of counter magic in it, I probably did. Hopefully they're just on a bunch of discard spells. I assume playing that out proactively means we're just like deader than a doornail. Opponent side too strongly in our direction. Oh, yeah, jeez. What a rude amount of interaction. How's a man supposed to meme under these conditions, opponent? How am I supposed to meme under these conditions? These are terrible working conditions. I like it when some of the CMC of cards in our hand is above 35, right? Very, very good for us. This one's always a quick league. Normally cut the lines are like come out to about $50 an hour. This one comes out to about $100 an hour. Well, I guess like 90 or so because we have to like lose money on it. Yeah, his bus isn't here yet. I can see it from my window. So I lowered my computer just so his bus pulls up right out there. So they might be pulling up now. All right, I'll be right back, chat. All right, my wife should be here in a couple of minutes. I got Jake set up upstairs. I'm not gonna start a match while I'm keeping an eye on him, but should just be a couple of minutes. Sorry for the short break. And then we're gonna wrap the last 2 matches in this league, and I think I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more leagues before we call it a day. We're definitely doing Tron and probably Sultai Rock. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Flip a couple more pretty piggies. She's a pretty piggy. Pretty piggy. Just put up a picture of a fetch land. It's like a loading screen, right? Or like, watch the endorsed loading screens. Yeah, I think it's screen-based run. This one's not in the queue because it was a cut the line. Oh, actually, there's a list in the queue. I can pull it up here real quick. Yeah, pretty stockish. Oh, there's 4 ballistas in the stack. I actually like that a lot. Ballista. This is a sweet threat base. With the Tarmogoyf sideboard plan, you like kind of turn into like a mid-range deck. Got 5 basics, seems good. Yeah, no breakers, 2 more ballistas. People will think it's frozen. You're the worst, Tippity. All right, I'm gonna go check on Jake again really quick. We'll be back with games in like 2 more minutes. Sorry for the break. So long to everybody that leaves during a 2-minute break. Wow, look at that. Kept about 90%. Y'all are great. You're way better than the 10% that left. Sorry about that. Assassin's Trophy is performing up to expectations, which is to say that it's a playable card That's very reasonable. That's not gonna break anything in half or change anything, really. Justin tried to start a riot. Jeff, don't scroll. Were you bad, Justin? Oh, Justin wanted a timeout? I could probably oblige, Justin. I could probably be convinced to oblige. I mean, I'm always a parent first. Not like I'm gonna let my child wait at the bus stop, right? He's 4. That would be absurd. Monday on a Friday, we do memes every day of the week. Got 2 more matches in this league with this sweet one. And then we've got some Greentron and then some Sultai Rock coming up before we're done for today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Jacob is not particularly happy to be hanging out with Uncle Mike for a hot second while Mom gets home. Uncle Mike is Android, Klutz. Poor Uncle Mike. Yeah, Christy was stuck across town, and Mike was able to get here faster so I could keep going. Why would I want to play first, Moto? I'm offended you would even ask that. Alright. I know everybody out there likes to gamble, so this is a gamble in hand. We're gonna spoils for Pull from Eternity, and we're gonna hope to spoils past a Narset, and then pull her into the discard pile. The first Sultai list went really poorly, Justin. I played the Delve list first, because that was the one that was more interesting to me, and it was not good. Uh-oh. So this is indicative of Colorless Eldrazi, which means we could be getting Chaliced here. We could be getting Chaliced here. If everything goes perfectly here and we don't get Chaliced... Oh, we're getting Chaliced. Oh, no. Alright, well, we don't beat a Chalice. And we don't have any sideboard cards to beat a Chalice. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I guess I could have spoiled for a Narset and discarded to hand size. Yeah, I guess I could have spoiled for Narset and discarded to hand size. Yeah, that's probably fine. We're a little too quick on the trigger. A little too quick on the trigger. I had said in my head I wasn't beating a Chalice. That's fine. We would have died to the spoils anyways. They're both straw glides. Someone responded to my Stoneforge Mystic tweet with this. Stoneforge isn't dead. She is just in jail for crimes she committed long ago. Free her. Tron's a good matchup. They have Relic in the main sometimes. Yeah, Chalice on 1 is what beats us. So, Boseiju doesn't really help with that. Nope. Sand's pretty bad. Gonna Serum Powder it. Found the Serum Powder mirror match here. The Statute of Standard Limitations. Oop. That water bottle's empty. Huh. This hand's tough. Do I keep? This is a keep move to hand size Goryos on 2, right? I decline my Gemstone Caverns. No, I just decline the Gemstone Caverns, discard Narset to hand size, and then turn 2 land Spirit Guide Goryos are back. Seems like the most reasonable line for us here. Seems pretty decent for us. Cars would love Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic would actually go really well with what's it called? The Looter Scooter. Yeah. You have no power here. Flute my piggy into play. This little piggy's gonna go wee, 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 all the way home. Cast this one. Attack again. Cast this one. You can actually win without the Emrakul in this deck. It's just the Emrakul is often faster. Attack again. Cast this one. Attack again. Cast Brilliant Ultimatum. Brilliant Ultimatum sorts these into 2 piles. We did, in fact, have a couple cut the lines. Is my opponent conceding? Is that what this is? Is this a concession lockup? All right. Excellent. What in the world am I watching? Art. Definitely art. Nothing but modern staples here, chat. Nothing but modern staples here. Well, they serum powdered twice. We're definitely going to serum powder at least once ourselves here. And again. And again. Wow, I serum powdered twice and didn't get an Narset in there. That's really unfortunate. Is this good enough? So I have the spoils in the Gemstone Caverns. I guess I could spoils past the Narset on my way to pull from Eternity. So yes, this is I think this is a keep. I think I spoils for pull and then pull the Narset that we hit. Yeah, it's Gemstone Exile, Serum Powder. I think I keep this. And I don't have a Goryo, but like there's 3 Goryos and 39 cards. Do I really mulligan this? I guess there aren't a lot of good cards in here, so if I just like get rid of these 7 cards out of my deck, I'm just like mulliganing into a 39 deck, which is pretty good. All right. This game's pretty bad. Mostly because there's not an Narset. We turned 0 lost to spoils earlier today. It was pretty glorious. We went 4-1 with black green. Is this a hand? I guess I'm like looking for Faithless Looting. How does this turn to Narset? There isn't a Narset in our exile, chat. Chat, pull from Eternity puts it into our discard pile. Yeah, we can pull looting into our bin. Like, the problem is they kept 7, so I assume we're gonna get Chalice the Voided here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull Faithless on 1, or on 0 here, technically. God, chat doesn't know how modern staple pull from Eternity works. Jeez. I think I was supposed to keep the second hand, or the third hand we looked at. I think I was supposed to keep the third hand we looked at. We're just gonna move along with our lives here. Yeah, I think the third hand had potential. All right, that's fine. We got one more match here. Even with a 5-minute break in the middle, we're looking to be under an hour for this league. Then we'll try on some people, and then we'll play some Sultai, and we'll call it a day. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Remember, I'm gonna be live extra this weekend since we've got new cards on Magic Online. I'm gonna be live tomorrow night, starting about 3 or 4 p.m. Cornfield time. Then I'm going to be live most of Sunday. I'm going to clean out a bunch of the backlog of decks that we have in the queue. Hopefully get it back under 40 so we can open the deck queue back up for $10 donations next week. That's true. That's true. We've won 3 games in 4 matches, which is above average, if we're being honest. My opinion on mashed potatoes. They're good with lots of toppings. You can put like garlic and butter and ranch dressing. Am I going to pre-release? I am not. I don't particularly enjoy limited, so it doesn't make sense for me to go. If I want to play some Magic the Gathering, I might as well do it here. I get paid to do it here. Everything is good with ranch dressing. Kind, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand also does nothing. This hand is actually pretty good, right? So I put Gemstone out, then I think I exile this other Gemstone, and then I'm gonna spoils for a Narset, and then we can loot it into the bin. So we can kill them on 2. But what do I need to donate to get Bug next instead of Tron, or do you want to keep it in that order? I'd like to keep it in that order, Justin. We already did Sultai once today. I prefer to not cut cuts. Narset. What is this card called? Is it Transcendent or Enlightened Master? It's Enlightened Master, right? Yeah, let's just make sure we name the right one. Hey, we didn't die. Yeah, yeah, we didn't die. Some kind of wizard. Thank you for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. What if they have Bolt? Manamorphose. Is this Mardu Pyromancer maybe? It'll be okay, Leclerc. This is so incredibly rude. What on earth is that? Whew! Whew! All right, Justin. If you double it, if you get your Sultai deck to 200 points, I will play your Sultai deck before the 100-point Tron deck. I gave you a number. You can cut a cut if you double it. Otherwise, you can wait and it'll be played immediately after Tron. I don't actually know what that card is called. It's a 3/2 that says if you've cast 3 or more instants and sorceries, you get it back. So Manamorphose is kind of sweet there. No, I don't want to play first. Come on now. Okay, we get to Serum Powder away in Narset, so that's nice. So, am I keeping this? This hand doesn't have 2 mana in it is the problem. I'm gonna mulligan this. This hand is great. We get to put Leyline into play here, and then we get to pull Narset on 1, and then Goryo's her back on 2. No, counter scroll is much better. Counter scroll is much better. Alrighty. Alright, so we won a couple of games in there. That was good stuff. Good stuff. That I would say that I'm disappointed, but when you go in with low expectations, you're never disappointed, chat. So that was about how I was expecting this to go. We've won entire matches with this deck before, and if you want to see those matches be played and won, you can check out my YouTube channel. This deck is on my website under the memes section, believe it or not. All right, so oh, they couldn't target us with Spell Bomb! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Listen, chat, listen. They breathed too firmly in my direction. They breathed too, listen, stiff breeze. I'm not used to being able to beat interaction. It's not my fault. It's the way I was raised, okay? This deck wasn't brought up to beat interaction, chat. Oh, magic. Look, I brought in the ley lines for the discard spells, okay? Not for the Nihil spell bombs.